You're listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your big match review.
Hello and welcome to this week's Devil in the Detail pre-match chat. It's me, Rob Parkinson, Paul Whiteside, and Dan Robinson talking about the game against Wigan Warriors. Boys, looking forward to it, Dan. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I can't wait. It's been a long pre-season. Looking forward to seeing the boys out there on Saturday against the champions. We've got to start off with somebody. We might as well start off with the champions, but really looking forward to it. Can't wait for the season. Can't wait for the troubles, the turmoils, but hopefully we'll get through this year and we'll do quite well.
Yeah, like Dan says, Paul, it's a roller coaster ride. Salford Red Devils, and we're getting on the ride now. It's the first game of the season against Wigan, and we're so excited about it, aren't we?
Yeah, it's starting to build up now. Just got home from work about an hour ago, and you can smell it now, can't you? The game and that, and I know it. I'm going to watch a bit of the league game in a bit that's on, but I'm buzzing for tomorrow night. It's a bit like Christmas Eve, isn't it, for big lads?
Yeah, look at the squads. The two squads are out now. Salford's is Adam Warren, Craig Cropjack, Gareth O'Brien, George Griffin, Greg Johnson, Jordan Warren, Josh Wood, Junior South, Justin Carney, Chris Wellen, Chris Dillon, Lamataze, Lee Mossop, Mark Flanagan, Michael Dobson, Niall Evans, Ollie Kronicki, Rob Lewitt and Ryan Lannon. Dan, strong squad that Ian Watson's pile there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's the strongest squad we've got at the minute. We've got a few injuries. Ben Murdoch-Masila, he's out. Wella Haraki, he's out. It's the strongest team that we can put out there on the park, and I believe in the players that he's put in there. I think we'll do a really good job. I know we put out in the week, about who are the fans looking forward to. For me, it's Chris Browning. I think he's going to be a really big player for us this season. I know Andy Riley said during the week about maybe drip feeding him into the team, but you know what? Why not? Let's put him straight in there, see how he gets on. Wigan have done that for years, haven't they? Wigan with their youngsters. They don't bread them in. They put them straight into the first team and go, look, you're playing for Wigan. Go at it now, straight ahead. And, I'm looking forward to seeing him in a red shirt, and I think he'll do really, really well.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracking game. Wigan squad is John Bateman, Joe Burgess, Tony Clubb, Mona Eclair, Liam Farrell, Ben Flower, Anthony Gelling, Oliver Gildart, Willie Isa, Thomas Luluai, Liam Marshall, Frank Paul, Missoula,
Lewis Arla.
So on, we'll call him Frank, Sean O'Loughlin, Sam Powell, Ryan Sutton, Lamele Talali? Paul? No? Okay.
I want to know who Milan.
That's what you're doing for your tea.
That's what I'm for my tea. Joel Tompkins and George Williams, boys. Wigan's got a good squad there. Full of top class players, and Paul, they're going to have to be up for this on Saturday, aren't they? They're going to have to be excited and hopefully force a win.
Yeah, well, one thing you've got with Wigan is you've got pace all over the pitch, especially like out wide, Gelling, Gildart, two good centres. But I think in the back row as well, Wigan, Liam Farrell, people running out wide, John Bateman as well, the quick mobile forwards. We know how good Bateman is. He's a quality player, isn't he? So, but yeah, the only thing with us, as we said on the podcast the other night, was with the injuries to Josh Jones, Wella Haraki and Ben Murdoch-Masila, we've got a bit of size there missing in the back row. So I think Lee Mossop's going to have a big job to do tomorrow, because he's a big lad and a lot will be put on his shoulders for tomorrow. But I'm sure he can cope with it. He's a quality player.
Yeah, playing against his former club, Dan, Lee Mossop. He's going to have a few scores to settle there. They're going to be gunning for him, aren't they, on the game day?
Yeah, and I'm sure he's the same. He wants to put one over on his old teammates. He's going to want to go out there all guns blazing. And what a first game for him. In front of the fans at Salford, the AJ Bell Stadium. Hopefully, with quite a lot of fans there, I believe. I believe tickets for the game has gone really, really well. So we can get as many down there as we can. And I think he'll have a good season for us. He's a big, powerful player. And he's not, shy of any work in the middle of the park. And that's what will match the likes of Craig Copjack and George Griffin quite well. Because the good workhorses, they're good at going forward, getting us over that sort of percentage line. And then, letting the back do the work. And I think he'll have a big season for us. And hopefully, he'll put one over on the Pies.
Yeah, looking at the big match preview we put out today, we've matched up Rob Louis v George Williams, Paul. Both stand off there. Both going to be looking to make a big impact on the first game of Super League 2017.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. We all know about George Williams, don't we? The qualities he's got. He's come through the Wigan ranks there. He's full of pace. I was reading something in the paper about him the other day. Actually, Wigan, I think they wanted him to be a number 9 initially when he first came through there, but he's made that sort of standoff position his own now, especially with him losing Matty Smith as well. So a lot's going to be on his shoulders. But so Robert Louis is going to have to perform tomorrow. I think, a bit of pressure on Robert now, especially with his perhaps signing Todd Carney as well. And I'm sure he can cope with him. He's a quality player. And Michael Dobson again has been really good in the pre-season. He's going to have to lead us around that park again tomorrow, and to get one over Wigan definitely.
Yeah, Michael Dobson's another one. He's going to have to have a good game on Saturday, and hopefully, the likes of him and the other senior players will be able to get through the game, and because there's going to be a few young players in our squad, isn't there, Dan? And it's going to be a tough test for them.
Yeah, it is. But like I said before, throw them in. Let's see how they get on. They've got a good core group of players at the club now, and the older heads, the likes of Michael Dobson, the ones that are that have been there, done that, got the T-shirt, the likes of Mark Flanagan, they're going to be good role models for these youngsters coming through. You look at the youngsters that are coming through in every position that they're, ready to play in. We've got players that are capable of, bringing them through and giving them the experience as well. So I think having that, player role type with them, as other players coming through, it'll do them good.
Yeah, talking about the older players, Dobson v Thomas Luluai, Paul. Both senior pros. It's going to be an interesting contest between them two. See how it comes on top.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, the halfbacks tomorrow are going to play a massive role. I mean, whoever can dominate there and take control of the game, whether it be Dobson and Louis or the Wigan trio, duo of Williams and Luluai, is going to have a big say of where that game goes. And I think that's something we've got to get on top. And I mean, I think Luluai is perhaps going to be a bit rusty. He's not played for a while, has he? And he's coming into a new team there as well. The one thing with us, what we've got quite a bit of continuity, haven't we? We've not made like wholesale changes. No, Wigan haven't, but we haven't either. And we've kept like at the core of our side from last season. Added a few additions there into it. So it should be a really interesting game. But it's going to be tough. We all know that it's going to be tough against Wigan.
Yeah, and obviously the forward packs are both big and strong. Dan Lamatazi v Frank. It's going to be a big battle, and we're all looking forward to that one, aren't
we? Yeah, so the battle I picked this week, we'll talk about the Dobson, Luluai, Carney, Burgess, those battles I picked out. I think they're going to be 4 key players for both sides. Lamatazi, he's not trying to have any work, and he's probably the same build as Frank Paul Nuwasala, and they're both good players there that can really go at each other. It'll remind me a bit like Neil Baines at the Willows. I think they played Toulouse in a Challenge Cup game, and they had a really, really big player. And the pair of them, the whole game, were just at each other. And it was a good contest to watch. And I think, especially with those two, you've got the NRL background with both, and I believe, off the pitch, they're quite good friends. So I think that they're going to go at each other, and that'll be a really good battle to watch.
Cool. What's your score prediction, Paul, for the game against Wigan?
I knew you were going to ask me this one. Well, I'm not going to back against Salford, but as you know, it's 21 years, as I said the other night, tomorrow, since the 96 win, and I'm sure that was 26-16, if I remember rightly. So I like an omen, me, as you know. So I'm going to go with Salford 26, Wigan 16.
How about you, Dan? What's your prediction, Dan? What are you going for?
I'm going to go for the Salford win. I'm going to go just a little bit further than Paul's prediction. I'm going to go for Salford 28, Wigan 12.
28-12. I'm going to go slightly different this time. I'm going to go Salford 18, Wigan 10. I think it's going to be a pretty close one. And we'll get over.
Well, we've all gone for a Salford win, so that's what matters, isn't it?
Which is good news. Don't forget you can tune into this week's Devil in the Detail podcast on the Facebook and the Twitter, Paul. It was a great show. We had Andy Riley from Keys Rugby League. It was a lot of knowledgeable talking going on there about our season and the other teams in Super League.
Yeah, he was very optimistic, Andy, wasn't he, with his predictions and, saying we were going to finish 5th. It was nice to hear, an outsider looking in. I mean, we've had a lot of predictions from members of the press, haven't we, saying we're going to finish bottom and this, that and the other. So it was nice to hear somebody who actually, as a Hull KR fan as well, it was nice to hear his opinion and what have you. So, yeah, he's a knowledgeable guy and he always does a good job when he's writing about us. So I think, as he said, we're his second team, aren't we, his adopted team. So yeah, and if we finish 5th, I'll be getting him a beer anyway at the end of the season.
Yeah, we're all jumping on the Andy Riley bus for 5th, aren't we, Dan? Especially you're driving it by all accounts.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with his prediction. We asked him the £1 million question, didn't we? Sorry, I had to get that one in there with him being a whole KR fan as we didn't have the show.
That's
It was nice for him to, to say good things about the club. He's an outsider, as Paul said, looking in, and he was quite, happy. The balance of the squad that they've got this season is going to be a good one. It's got, they've got really good balance the whole team. Ian Watson's trying to get the best out of the players, and if the off-field thing is getting sorted out, which it seems to be Ian Lee's in charge, then do you know what? Let's go for it this year, both and off the field. Let's get everything we can. Everybody get behind the team, as we know Salford fans do. We've been here through the bad times, we've been here through the good times. So we're all going to still be here, we're all going to be supporting, but, if we can get a message to the players and say, give us something to care about this, let's get behind you, and, the fans will come.
Yeah, and don't forget, we had big interviews as well with Lama Tazi and Michael Dobson and Marwan Kukash, Paul. It was a pretty packed podcast, even, really. It was good quality interviews and a good quality Salford Devils chat.
It was a bit of a marathon, wasn't it? It was a bit of a marathon on Wednesday night, but yeah, it's there's all sorts in there. Yeah, chat with Kukash and the big preview that we did. So yeah, if you've not listened to it, tune in. It's a really good show.
Cheers. So thanks for listening to this week's preview of the game against Wigan, and we'll speak all about it next week on the podcast. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.
You're listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your Big Match Review.